Hey there, everybody. Good morning. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to another episode of Spooky Albums for Halloween season. It's day 6, October 6th. Yes, indeedy. We're taking a look. 31 days of October. 31 days celebrating the Halloween season with some spooky albums that either contain some pretty ominous music or the lyrical content is kind of fitting for the Halloween season, what have you. Kind of a mix of all sorts of genres and albums and styles and things like that. So today we're going to take a look at an album from 2001, released June 26th. Ironically enough, released before the Halloween season, not released during. Interesting. Put out on Century Media label, produced by Jim Morris and John Schaefer. We're talking about Horror Show by Iced Earth. Now, this is probably one of the greatest picks for Halloween season because John Schaefer and the band decided that every song on the album was going to be dedicated towards a horror icon, right, or a film star, or a literary star, that sort of thing. So every song on the album dedicated to some sort of monster or horror icon. And of course, this is the band at the time was Matt Barlow on vocals, John Schaefer on guitars, Larry Tarnowski on guitars, and Richard Christie on drums. And a lot of really interesting songs here. Probably, if you look at the Iced Earth catalog, this is, they've done a bunch of concept albums, but this is the first that's dedicated towards more horror elements. Usually they're more political and war history and all that sort of thing, but this is just dedicated to basically to monsters, and it's more of like a straight up power metal album. It's not their early stuff was this kind of weird American metal / power metal / thrash type of thing. They've always had a big thrash part of their sound, and they've gotten, in more recent albums they've started to develop more symphonic elements and straight up power metal type of things. It's still American metal, true and true, but this is pretty much a straight up kind of power metal album. A lot of really fast songs and big punishing riffs and lots of double bass drumming and things like that. But man, Matt Barlow's vocal performance is excellent on this album. He's doing all sorts of different styles, giving off lots of textures and things like that, and really playing the roles quite well. So what do we got? We got Wolf kicks things off, of course, dedicated to the Wolfman, or werewolves in general, right? You've got Damien, of course, from the classic film The Omen. You've got Jack, a homage to Jack the Ripper. You've got Ghost of Freedom. You got Imhotep, Pharaoh's Curse. Of course, that's all about the mummy. You got Jekyll and Hyde, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, the whole, scientist transforming himself into a not-so-good guy, right? You've got Dragon's Child, which is an ode to the creature from the Black Lagoon. You got Frankenstein. Is it about Dr. Frankenstein, or is it about the Frankenstein's creation, right? The creature, monster, Frankenstein. We've got Dracula. Of course, you got to have Dracula here. And, of course, the Phantom Opera Ghost. And if you get the kind of deluxe edition or whatever with the bonus disc, you get a cover version of the great Iron Maiden classic Transylvania, as well as an interview with John Schaefer. So yeah, really cool for horror fans, especially movie fans, right? This is a very cool album, and you've got the artwork. It's got you got the cemetery, right, with all the crosses there, and you got the basically the Iced Earth mascot there in the background, kind of like a Iron Maiden kind of knockoff sort of thing. And then on the back, you've got the streets of London. Right, Jack the Ripper stuff. I'm trying to remember what else is in the booklet here. I haven't actually pulled this out in a while. Oh yeah, you get all sorts of stuff here. So of course, they're all the Wolfman. And of course, that's the Lon Chaney depiction, right? Lon Chaney Jr. Here you got all of them right there. And as we go through, there's Jack the Ripper. There's Damien. Okay. Frankie and the Creature, Phantom of the Opera, Dracula, and there's the guys in the band. So, you know, in this instance, I wouldn't say the music is really kind of spooky or what have you. I mean, there are some moments where they go for some kind of creepy atmosphere and stuff. But this is a metal album. This is a power metal album, but it's more about the kind of lyrical content, the storytelling. So basically, the band, each and every song, like I said, is talking about a different monster icon. So, and then the classic one. So, you know, they don't get into like Jason and Freddy and Michael Myers and all that sort of thing. This is all the classic monsters. So yeah, a perfect fit for the Halloween season. So for those of you who go out and dress up as these characters here, well, here you have it. A horror show from Iced Earth, all about those classic monsters, mostly the Universal monsters, and, you know, monsters from the 30s, 40s, and 50s. So thanks for watching, everybody. Tomorrow morning, we will have another pick for you on day 7. Stay tuned for that. Excuse me, early in the morning, man. I tell you, trying to speak at this hour is oftentimes challenging, right? Post-nasal drip always kicking in first thing in the morning. Allergies. It just never ends. This has been like one of the worst, excuse me, allergy seasons for me on record this year and last year. And, you know, the funny thing is, I never even had allergies before, like a couple of years ago. And it just seems like since like COVID set in, allergy seasons have just been through the roof, or maybe it's because we just we're all home all the time and we don't really have anything else to concentrate on. So it seems like it's worse. I don't know, but yeah, this year has been bad. So anyway, enough about my allergies. Visit us on the web at www.seaoftranquility.org. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, of course, we're on YouTube all the damn time. Coming up tonight, we've got our monthly edition of the Guitarist Corner. So last month we talked about our favorite Gibson players. Tonight the crew and I will be talking about our favorite Fender players. So stay tuned for that this evening. All right, we've got the Monsters Den tomorrow, and of course we've got Friday morning at the Funhouse from Martin Popoff coming up this Friday, and then album homework assignment is happening on Sunday. We've got one of our great loyal viewers, Spaghetti Lee, going head-to-head with Ryan Scow of the Hudson Valley Squares. So that is happening on Sunday. So thanks for watching, everybody. And we'll see you real soon on here on the channel. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Click on that notification bell. If you want to make a channel donation, we've got the link to our Ko-Fi page below, as well as our merch page, and seatranquility.org, the webzine that is celebrating 20 years on the internet this year. So thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you real soon. Take care. Bye-bye.